everyone, and welcome to our Monday Minute. Today we're going to discuss the Hospice Special Focus Program. As a result of the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2021, the Special Focus Program has been put together to specifically identify hospices who have poor quality outcomes based on quality indicators. The Special Focus Program had a technical expert panel convene with them, CMS, to determine the best process of conducting this Special Focus Program and the content thereof. There are still many concerns, but the reality is they are moving forward. They have confirmed that they will continue to monitor the process and make any changes needed as they move forward with implementation. In 2024, they will begin the selection process where they are gathering data from prior years' hospice quality information and making a selection of hospices to begin the audit process. This Special Focus Program for all hospices selected will include an 18-month time period in which they will have a survey conducted every 6 months. As a result of the survey findings, they will either graduate from the program or they will be terminated from Medicare certification. The process by which they will determine who is going to be selected is by putting into the pot all hospices who are Medicare certified, serve hospice patients in the United States and U.S. territories, and who have at least enough data for one of the indicators in the algorithm, and they must have filed a claim within the previous 12 months. After that, they will go through the algorithm calculation, which includes the first step being how many condition level deficiencies the hospice has received in the previous 36 months, and if they have had any substantiated complaints, not that just a complaint has been filed, but it has actually been substantiated. They will also look at the Hospice Care Index for the hospice, which is based on 10 specific items specifically extracted from your claims. They will also use 4 specific measures from the hospice CAHPS surveys. When going through the algorithm calculation, they will use estimates or averages in some places that a hospice might be missing one piece of data. But with the CAHPS hospice surveys, the algorithm will be the second option, which removes the CAHPS hospice survey data completely when the hospice does not have CAHPS survey information. As we know, hospices that are small enough are exempt from participating in the CAHPS hospice survey protocols, so therefore would not have any scores. Once they have put hospices through the algorithm, they will score them. The scores will be arranged so that the highest scores are the worst scores, and the top 10 percentile of worst scores will be utilized as the pool of hospices that CMS will select from. We do not know at this point how many will be selected, but once the selection is made, it will be publicly reported on the Special Focus Program website, which we will include a link to in the content of this minute. It is imperative for hospices to understand that if they have had a condition level deficiency in the last 36 months, that it is going to put them at very high risk for being in the pool to be selected. When being selected, again, 18 months, every 6 months you will have a survey. These surveys must be conducted by the state survey organizations. They cannot be conducted by any accreditation entity. So CHAPS, ACHC, or JCO could not conduct these audits. The state survey office, if When conducting these audits, any hospice goes 2 of those 6-month surveys with no condition level or immediate jeopardy findings will graduate from the program. If you do have condition level deficiencies during these surveys that are unresolved immediately, could lead and will lead to termination from the program. We encourage you, especially if you've had any condition level deficiencies over the past 36 months, to begin immediately in looking at all of the data that is reviewed by a surveyor and ensure that you know you are on the right track to get through this audit if one were to come your way. Healthcare Provider Solutions is ready to assist in any way necessary. We have several consultants who do conduct mock surveys and would be happy to assist or answer any questions that you have. I hope you have a fabulous week.